Prop the mic. Monday morning, Monday afternoon. What's up?
I'm good, man. Little reprieve we took this weekend. Had some family activities, which means we should be really rested and ready to go for tonight.
Yeah, we're ready to rock. I think it's good. It's good to every once in a while just chill out a little bit. Helps keep things fresh, you know.
Okay.
Recharge
See how
batteries.
fresh we can be.
Yes, let's do it.
Do you like the little Undertaker post on Twitter?
Yes.
Risen after a day and a half off. All right.
Resurrection.
Let's go. We got 6 games tonight. First one is the Celtics at the Cavs. Celtics are coming off of that tough loss to the Knicks. The Knicks look good, man.
IQ, baby. IQ. Dude, he was insane in that. He played like 55 minutes in that game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And as a result, Tatum is going to sit tonight. Robert Williams is going to sit tonight. Horford is going to sit tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I also see Mitchell is questionable on the Cavs side. Line is Cavs -8, totals 218. This is an exciting game, but not without all those players. So,
yeah.
What do you? How do you dissect this one?
I think we stay away from this one. Boston on the back-to-back. 2 very good defensive teams. All the different metrics I look at, Cleveland is just, a team to not target, not go up against. So, and then with the guys sitting, different rotations, let's steer clear of this game.
Yeah, I agree. If the one player that fascinated me a little bit was Mobley.
Okay.
Just Mobley rebounds because he's had some good performances against the Celtics. But again, who knows what to expect? There's no real data to go off of. So let's pass this one.
Yep.
All right. Next, we got the 76ers at the Pacers. Pacers are getting 7 at home. Total is 232. All right. A couple question marks on people, but nobody confirmed out from what I saw.
Yeah. So hold on. I'm back onto my pages over here today. All right. So I got 2 for this game. I have some new metrics I've been tinkering with, different positioning and stuff. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I think I like Harden here. I like him over 22.5 points. His last 2 games against Indy, he had 26 and 29 this season. He's done this in 5 straight games on the road, averaging 28.5 points per game. The reason I like this, the reason I started looking at this, there's a good matchup here. I'm all over the place today. My
supposed
notes
to be fresh.
I know. I just didn't do my notes the same way I normally do them. I think it's a good matchup. Help defenders. This is one of the new metrics I've been looking at. Which Harden is classified as. Have been performing really well against Indiana, especially in terms of scoring, but also par. So Harden par is also something I was looking at a little bit. But I think I like his points, 22.5. So we'll go with that.
I liked it as well.
Nice.
I was favoring his threes more than his points. Over 2.5 threes. I think he's done that in 6 of 7. I don't know. I think it's a good matchup for him. So either way, threes, points, they're probably both good plays.
Yeah. All right. That's good. And then on the other side, I like Buddy in this game. A couple new metrics to look at. His line is 14.5 points. Just looking at him alone, he's done this in 10 of 11 on a back-to-back. So that's nice. He's done this in his last 2 games against Philly, 24 and 18 points. He's classified as a chase defender, who are averaging 20.2 points per game against Philly since January 1st when they played 25-plus minutes. That includes Grayson Allen, Desmond Bane, Kevin Huerter, Troy Brown, Buddy Hield, and Ben Mathurin all cleared that number. So those are the guys that are classified in that group. So I like his points. I also like his threes, 2.5 threes. You have all those same metrics like Grayson Allen had 6 threes, Bane 4, Huerter 2, Buddy Hield had 6 that last game against Philly. He's done it in 9 of 11 on a back-to-back, averaging 4 made threes per game. And his last 2 against Philly, 6 and 3. So I like both his points and his threes in this game.
Yeah, I saw him too. I thought he was a good play as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Anybody else?
Nope. Let's move along.
All right, we got the Blazers at the Pistons. Pistons are plus 5.5 at home against the Blazers. Totals 229.5. Lots of players out on the Pistons side. Bogdanovich is out. Stewart is out. Durant is out. And also what's his name? Wiseman is questionable.
So the whole team.
I'm not even sure who they'll start at center if he doesn't play.
I know. Like I said, let's tread lightly here. The one matchup that was sticking out was your we have bigs broken down into some different categories here. Roll and cut bigs averaging 10.6 rebounds per game against Portland. So that's Drew Eubanks. His line's 7.5 rebounds. Is plus 110. His last 2 games against Detroit, he had 10. That was on January 2nd. And then 8, which was last season. But I like the plus money. I like this good matchup. So that was actually the only play I have in this game. You have Killian Hayes has some good matchups here. I know he's questionable. I feel like he has to play because who else is Detroit putting out there?
Yeah.
He'd be someone I'd look at as well, but no lines out yet.
Okay. I liked Matisse Thybulle.
Okay.
Over 4.5 rebounds. Plus 115. He's been rebounding really well the last 3 games.
Okay.
8, 5, and 8. And he's playing significant minutes, 38 minutes, 32 minutes, 32 minutes. So he's getting a lot of playing time. And he's proven to be one of the better rebounders. And without all those big guys there, I think there's going to be a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, interesting. You kind of forget. I put him. He's kind of in my mind still in that Philly, especially
defensive specialist,
like low minutes, and he
went from playing 10 minutes a game up to 30.
Wow,
right? So he's actually proven to be pretty good. So I thought he was a sneaky play here. All right,
very good.
Next we got the Hawks at the Heat. Heat are -3. Total is 229. Kevin Love and Lowry are out for the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 teams played recently too. I think the last game they both played was against each other.
On the 4th, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a couple here. One that was really popping out was where is it here? So one of our new offensive categories here, athletic finishers, who Caleb Martin is a member of, averaging over 7 rebounds per game against Atlanta since January 1st, playing 25 plus minutes. His line here is 3.5 rebounds, -155. He's done it in 7 of 10 overall. Last 3 of 4 against Atlanta, including 9 and 6 this season. He's also done this in his last 8 of 10 at home, and his last 11 of 13 on one-day rest at home.
His line is
and Kevin Love's out.
5.5.
Sorry,
5.5 now.
It's up to 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think Love was questionable.
Yeah,
and he's out.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you play it at that or?
I'd have to look at it again. It seems like adding 2 rebounds is quite a bit.
Yeah, but he is starting, so I think
he is starting. I mean, the 2 games against Atlanta this season, he did have 9 and 6. So it might still be good. I don't know what he's done at home and whatnot. I don't know what those are when you bump it up to 5.5. But good matchup. Is it plus money at 5.5?
Yeah, plus 110.
Okay.
Yeah, he had 9 in November, 6 in January, and then the game against Atlanta just 2 days ago, he only had 3. And he played 29.9 minutes in that game. So
okay.
I certainly liked it at 3.5.
Yeah.
I might lay off of it now that
I think at 5.5. I think that's smart. All right, a couple others here. Bam. So I was liking Bam for his assists, big men against Atlanta, averaging 4.5 assists per game. His line's 3.5, or at least it was. It's plus 110. He's done that in his last 2 games. He had 5 and 4. His last 2 against Atlanta, he had 5 and 5. And one of those 5s was 2 days ago in Atlanta. So I like that. And then I also looked at Bam. So Bam, in some of our new offensive categorizations here, Bam is grouped with the shot creators. Who have been averaging 33.3 PR per game. That's 25.5 points, 7.8 rebounds. His line's 29.5 PR, minus 110. So I like that. Also, if you look so we have another position DVP thing with that kind of leans more defensively, but it's still worth a gander. So he's classified as a mobile big here. They're averaging 28.7 points and rebounds per game since January 1st, 25 plus minutes. So I understand that's 1 point and rebound under his line today, but that's just the average. I still think it's still popping off quite a bit. So I like those 2 for Bam here.
Yeah, he's had his 3 games against Atlanta. He had 40, 33, and 41.
That's pretty
PR.
Cool.
That's really good. And I think with Love out of the lineup, that only helps his rebounding.
So it's weird. I like his plain old just assist and then the PR. So I don't know, Pete, you'd think PR also would be a good one possibly, but anyway.
That is the one that pulls it all together.
It is. Hold on, I got a couple more here. Tyler Hero over 4.5 rebounds, minus 130. The reason I liked this was, where is it? Atlanta Wings against Atlanta, averaging just under 6 rebounds per game since January 1st. He's done this in 7 of 10 overall. His last 6 of 8 at home, and in 3 games against Atlanta this season, 6, 5, and 11.
Yeah, it'll be close. he loves hugging that 5-6 rebound line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I also think Max Strus is also the other guy categorized as a wing for Miami, and his line's 2.5 rebounds and is plus 125. He's done it in 7 of 9 overall, last 4 of 5 against Atlanta, last 7 of 10 at home, averaging over 4 rebounds. So I think that's also nice low number. I think, didn't we play that? I feel like we had that.
We've played that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the last 5 games, he's done it 3 times, and it looks like he's averaging, around, maybe 18 to 20 minutes a game. So not going to be out there very much, but he seems to be an efficient rebounder.
Yes. Where are we here? And then the other one I liked was, where are we? Trae Young, over 9.5 assists. He's done it in 7 of 10 overall, averaging 11.5 against Miami, 10, 8, and 14. So 2 out of 3. He's also done this in his last 8 of 10 on the road, averaging 11.5. And the reason I got on this is he's categorized. You like this? He's categorized as a low activity defender. Okay.
What does that mean? He saves his energy up for offense? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. So low activity defenders, I don't have it right in front of me here. Oh, no, I do. I think their assists from low activity guys against Miami was through the roof. So that was how I ended up on that. And then it had some recent trends that kind of made me like it even more. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All righty.
I just had one play. It was pretty much the only guy you didn't say. Jimmy Butler, 12.5 RA, plus 100.
Okay.
I just liked his recency. He was 20. He had 26, 13, and 18. So 3 out of the last 4. 18 was against the Hawks. And then if you look at his last 4 games against the Hawks, 18, 14, 6, and 18. So beating it by a pretty good margin. And then the game being at home, he also, performs a little better on that stat at home as well. So averaging 11.6, which is below what we need, but seems to be a good matchup.
What was it, 10.5?
12.5.
12.5, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he had 18 the other day. So
okay.
All right.
Very good.
Okay. Raptors at the Nuggets. Nuggets are minus 6.5 at home. Total is 229.5.
Yes.
I think this is the first meeting of these teams this year.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had two here. Just going back to my notes. I promise I'll be back to my old ways tomorrow. So I like OG over 1.5 assists, minus 148. He's done it in 6 of 8 overall. His last 8 of 10 on the road. He had 4 against Denver last season. And Wings are averaging 4 assists per game against Denver since January 1st.
All right.
I like that one. And then this one was nice. Jamal Murray, over 32.5 par. He's done it in 8 straight at home. His last 7 of 10 overall. His last 3 games that he's played on 2 days rest, 36, 43, and 45. I like that because he wasn't getting there earlier in the season, but he's been playing much better lately, and you see that trend line going up. And then I like this. So he's categorized offensively as a primary ball handler. They are averaging 31.2 par against Toronto. And he's also categorized on the defensive side as a point of attack defender. They're averaging 28.3 par, which is number one. This is the number one matchup in the league at that position since January 1st. Against Toronto, point of attack defenders. So,
nice.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty good one.
Yeah, I was looking at his threes. He definitely is going to have a good game here. So it's just a matter of which stat
I love the
to
8
play
straight
on.
at home, man. That's
nice.
Yeah.
That's
all I had.
All right, cool. Last game. Pels at the Kings. Kings are minus 5.5. Total is 237.5. What do you like here?
So of all the games, this one had the most spots popping off in our charts over here.
Well, it's the only game above 235.
Yeah.
So it's the only super high scoring game.
Kings aren't allowed to have games below 235, right?
That's true. That is a rule.
So I think there's some more plays here, but we're still missing some. Not all the lines are out yet. I think because Fox is still questionable. Possibly.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I like here is I like Brandon Ingram a lot in this game.
Okay.
So I like it because where is my boy, Mr. Ingram? So I like his assists. Ingram is also classified just like Bam is as a shot creator. So this kind of, which I like about this because it's taking the center, like the traditional positions out of the way. So it's a nice alternative metric to look at. Shot creators are averaging 7.2 assists per game against Sacramento. His line's 5.5 assists and is plus 110. His last 4 games on 2 days rest. He had 1 assist in the last game, but before that, 8, 8, and 9. And then against Sacramento this season, 8, 6, and 6. So yeah, that's that one's looking pretty tasty. And then
he hasn't done it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 since 8 games since they played Cleveland on February 10th. But he gets close, right? He gets to 5 a couple times in there. So that's why you got plus money there.
Yeah, this seems to be the matchup maybe to do it in though. If he hasn't done it in a while.
Yeah, and he's definitely capable of doing it. Earlier in February, he had 2 games back to back where he had 8. So, all right, cool. Just wanted to caution that one.
Yeah. So if you feel a little hesitant with his with that, what you could look at, I also liked his His points and assists is 31.5. He's done it in 6 of 10 overall. His last 3 games on 2 days rest, 35, 33, and 38. And I think this one, I didn't jot it down because I actually was looking at this one right before we started recording. But this was also a very good matchup, shot creator wise, or whatever category he was. So I think if the assists seem a little, you're a little nervous, I think the points are a nice alternative, especially in a game with 235 on the board.
Yeah, I think I like that better. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also like. I am waiting for Malik Monk's lines to come out. I love that Fox is questionable. He is classified. He's another one of these guys that's classified as a low activity defender. They're averaging 21 points per game against New Orleans since January 1st, playing 25 plus minutes. So I really like him here, points wise, especially if Fox doesn't play, but even if he does. So.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
You got anything?
No, nothing else. I was looking at Ingram. I did like his points. So the fact that you played the PA is nice. I'm just seeing if there's anybody else who was popping earlier when I was looking. I was looking at Huerta as well. I don't know if he's a good matchup or not.
I think it's okay. I don't have him in front of me here. But.
He has been pretty hot of late from 3 again. Like he's heating back up. But when they did play New Orleans, he only had back in beginning of February. He only had 2 threes and 10 points. So it wasn't convincing enough. But yeah. So all right, cool. So we go with Ingram, PA.
Yeah, I think that's a nice
and Malik
one.
Monk when that comes out.
Malik Monk. My man. All right. Well done. I like these nice 6 games is nice and manageable.
Yeah, exactly. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
Which game tonight am I looking forward to the most? I think probably this it's either one of the last 2, Toronto, Denver, or New Orleans, Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel like that Pacers-Sixers game could be competitive. It shouldn't be. The Sixers should blow them out. But Sixers have a tendency to allow lesser teams to hang around. So we'll see.
Yep.
All right, cool. Very good.
All right. Nice work.
Yeah. Enjoy the games. We'll get these picks up soon.
Sounds good.